Good Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Capitan, New Mexico, where it is exactly 50 degrees this morning. And you want to hear how smart my Google device is and how much it knows. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The temperature in Capitan right now is 66 degrees.
That is exactly 16 degrees off. Amazing. That's a
I don't
30%.
know, but I found
Hey
these results
Google,
on search.
stop. Thank you. Anyway, be that as it may, so if you believe the weather on, I know I've been through this before, but it's 50 outside. Inside right now, it's 58. And anyway, on and on we go. Yesterday, I also got me some farm fresh eggs. I got to go pick them from the nest and put them in a little bag. That's fresh, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Cost me $4. Was it worth it? Hell yeah. I think so, because a dozen eggs will last me quite a while. So, again, good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And right now went right on by, just like that. Didn't even feel it. Never worry about what you cannot change and develop this lifestyle like this, like Romeo and the Rock and the Rooster and Matilda and the Goat. But anyway, I got all kind of stuff here. But anyway, what else have we got? What else have we got this morning? Anyway, we got another softball video coming up today. On and on we go, slowly drifting down to the bottom of the barrel. Don't even feel it, do you? Anyway, RV Living with the Geezer says Rusty, besides the three charging stations in Fort Davis, there's one in Marfa located at the entrance to El Cosmico. You did a video there a while back. Good to know. Thank you, Geezer, and enjoy your hot weather out there. My God, you guys in Fort Davis have got some hot. Well, it's been 90 here. That's unusual. It doesn't usually get that hot here. But you guys were right up on that 100 mark. Anyway, detached discern on the Chevy Bolt says 300 miles is as good as many fossil fuel cars. I suppose heading downhill to brake and charge the system and stepping lightly on the throttle pedal, yeah, just drive like you would drive your gasoline car, but be the more frugal you drive or the easier you drive, the more gas mileage you get. It's the same way with electric cars. The more range you will get. Glen Bridge Ford 60557. I don't know about those numbers. I'm gonna just leave those out. Enjoy your car ride videos. Keep posting. Don't worry, you got one coming today. Good old long one. Big Boss Man on the car electric car. It says if a person wants to purchase an electric car, the Chevy Bolt is really a good buy. Don't go with the base model. Spend a little more and get an upgraded model. Well worth the money. Yeah, the LT is better than just the two, whatever it is. Yeah, well, what you get all the cute stuff on the interior, and it hardly costs you anything. Bird says a treat and entertaining when Poodle Professor is there. Rest of my groupies can't get their walkers going. Ha ha. Yeah, the tennis balls are worn out. Anyway, that was on Beer 30, of course. And then this is on the EV. I want one. Well, you better, if you're going to get a Chevy Bolt, you better order one. I think you can still order them, but they're going to discontinue it and go to a larger model next year, and it'll also be more expensive. They don't like selling this cheap thing. Uh, User HP something. Any other ICE vehicle will refuel and get back on the road, including restroom for a snack in 30 minutes. Yeah, whatever, Uh, you gotta. It depends on what you're doing. Yeah, I don't take long trips in a car. I've got a motorhome, but different strokes for different folks. But there's always the other side. You know what I mean? Dogman Chronicles, Jim and his dogs. Check his channel out. Very good. Nice car, the Gray Ghost. That's it. Yeah, the paint job is called the Gray Ghost. Al Fur says thumbs up, thank you. W Thurman, he says I like your cover and R I like how your cover and RV looks. It's a great setup for you. Yeah, it is. It really is, particularly now that the hot weather is here. But it'll start, believe it or not, by the end of July, it'll start cooling down a little bit. July and August are still warm, but they're not as warm as June, slightly. J Joy 7, how much does it cost to charge the EV? At home, at 14 cents a kilowatt. Well, I don't charge it from zero all the time, but for an entire month driving of say 1,000 miles would be say a little less than two. Well, say round numbers, 200 kilowatts would be $26 at 13 cents a kilowatt. So I can go 1,000 miles for $26. Windy, but that's not why I bought it. I didn't buy it because it was, cheap to drive. I just wanted to see how an electric car works. I mean, would it work for me? And it does. I've had it for, well, in August it'll be a year. The end of August. So, Windy Wonderlick, Rusty, does it cost to charge it at charging stations such as Walmart and other places? If so, how much? Yeah, it does. And if you charge anywhere other than home, now there's a few free chargers at some of the power companies, but not too many. And some of the Chamber of Commerce have a free charging station in cities, but you can't really count on those. But it varies. It depends on who the vendor of the electricity is, but anywhere from 30 to 50 cents a kilowatt, and maybe even higher than that. So, and at home, it'll cost you 13 to 15 cents per kilowatt hour. This is on New Mexico RV Park, $2,400 yearly. And Gene Sullivan points out, he says, isn't it off Highway 54, not 48? Yeah, it's off Highway 54. It is. If I said 48, I was thinking about something else. This is on the golf cart, the neighborhood vehicle. It says, can you charge it with a regular wall plug? Yeah, it just plugs into a regular wall. It's just a golf cart. That thing you're talking about there, that's just a golf cart. Yeah, the charger plugs into a 110 outlet, and then you can plug it into the golf cart. Yeah, and Bill Bradley, that's awesome, Rusty. Probably not many can match the range you're getting. Yeah, see, that range I'm getting, 340 miles, is based on my driving habits. Your range may be 200. You know what I mean? But it's just like a gas car that gets 40 miles. Let's say it's rated at 30 miles to the gallon. Well, if I bought that car and drove it, I might get 38 because of my driving habits. You see, and then you might get 25. Mark M. Onk, I guess. This reminds me of that TV series Lost. That was on the RV resort in New Mexico. Yeah, I was lost. Jeff Erdman, Love the Bell reminds me of the networks. I think NBC. Yeah, it's not in tune though. So you go. Some of them make a good sound, and that doesn't do anything hardly. That one's kind of flat. But this is a cheap one. I think I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it, and it's got some little music there. It's got them all numbered, and you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. And happy birthday to you. But it's so out of tune you can't hardly do that even. But I'll fool with it. It gives me something to bang on every now and then, and I do. Steven says, "Don't ask where I heard it from. Heard it from the grapevine recently, but I think the CEO of Chevy backtracked on canceling the Bolt. No, I heard that too, but I didn't see the confirmation. Anyway, me and my 60-mile range 2013 Leaf will have a great day. Not my only vehicle. Yeah, a lot of people bought into the Leaf years ago, and the batteries have kind of gone down a little bit. By 2013, that's 10 years old. But it only started out with probably an 80 or 100-mile range. So it hadn't changed much. Argo, or no, just yeah, Argo 02. I love in Jackson, Florida. I think you mean you live in Jackson, Florida. But anyway, it says I love in Jacksonville, Florida, and it's loud like this most of the summer. Oh, the loud insects. Yeah, that was a. I can't remember what those were called. William Crawford. It's a keeper. Yeah, the EV. Yeah, the so far it is. Yeah, it's fine with me. Follow Jesus. Ha ha ha! I'm the one with the walker. Ha ha! Can some cannot some cannot take no joking, Rusty. That comes from you being so serious. Ha ha. I love it when you're in your jomming mode, I guess jamming mode. I get a laugh. And thank you and Jen for the laughs. That was on Beer 30. Thank you. This is on the Chevy Bolt. Pretty impressive. Dennis says that. This is Follow Jesus again. Enjoyed your live. I missed it again. Uh, Something about not getting notified. But anyway, yeah, just remember it's 4 p.m. Now, Mountain Standard Time on Fridays for 30 minutes. Kay Rice says, love seeing you two talking together. Birds of a feather. Want to see more. That was on Beer 30. This is on the RV cover. Ambrosia says, so you don't feel the 100 degrees if you are outside. 109 in Big Spring, Texas today. My AC is on in my apartment, 77 degrees. Senior housing, so no charge. No, the outside. See that if the temperature gauge is in the direct sunlight, you're not going to get the correct reading because the heat will build up in the thing. But I was just showing you what the temperature would be in the direct sunlight. Okay, and in that case, I think it was over 100 degrees. But under the cover, it's probably 78. You know what I mean? And is that a difference, or in the shade, say 78 to 80, whatever it happens to be? You know, Alvin Massot, great info on the Chevy Bolt. Thank you. Julie Muley, hubby set me up in classes to be a co-pilot, so in theory I could land the plane if something happened to him. I was in class with many like-minded spouses. We had hecklers who could, who like. I was in a class with many like-minded spouses who could not understand anything that was said over the radio either. No, they go too fast. Right? Come on, man. Fly it into that tower where you're sitting with that microphone. Get you straightened out. Julie Muley. Behind every successful man is a good woman. Just don't tell his wife. I hear you. This is Kabloom Boonster. 300 miles with or without air conditioning or heat. With the AC, yeah, in this area, I'm usually running the AC in the afternoons. Yeah, Patrick London says, I have the same 2022 Chevy Bolt and it's fantastic in the summer. I live up north and I don't drive mine in the winter because the heater is too small and uses way too much electric. You can't get half the miles you can in the winter and you can never get warm. Well, see, mine has a heated steering wheel, heated seats, and mine's fine in the winter. I have no issues with mine at all. And what I do is I turn on the heat in Texas, of course, Southwest Texas. You know, when the temperature outside is like 35, if it ever gets there, uh, then I just turn on the heater on like low, and the heated steering wheel and the heated seat, fine. Patrick Nugent, watch out for cows. First time we went to Cloudcroft, there were 6 cows blocking the road. Yeah, well, that probably happened that one time only. You know, Scotty Thompson, nice sweatshirt, Rusty. Thank you. He says, cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty, the mass bowler from Wisconsin. Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany says, greetings to Capitan. 300 miles is very nice. Thank you, sir, and enjoy your day. Pro, Skol, and all that stuff. Falcon Eddie said, anyway, he had an issue with his brother died or something. Anyway, Falcon, he says, in the triple digits down here in the RGV. I think that means Rio Grande Valley. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, good comment call. Thank you, Scotty. And yeah, he says a happy Saturday to you, Romeo, the goat, the rooster, Matilda, the rock, the cantaloupe, and the rest of the gang. Yeah, you named out all of them, didn't you? But anyway, do a few more here and we'll shut her down here. Sunday morning coming down. Lori Garcia, and all this with a straight face. Yeah, it was a short video I did on a poem. Levi Brewer says, been hanging out with my Betty for a couple of days. She's like my mother. I worked for her and her husband for about 23 years. It was good to see her. Well, I'm glad, Levi. She seems like a nice person. Jim and the dog says, thanks for a fun sanity session, Rusty and Jennifer. Yeah, you're welcome. We had fun. W. Thurman says, have a great weekend, everyone. And B. Boyce says, let's keep this party going for the rest of our lives. Yeah, Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Remember that song? And then we'll do three more here and we'll shut her down. Alvin Masso, Rusty, have a wonderful weekend. Cody Mac Johnson, love the play between you two. That was on Beer 30. And Mr. Rogers, last one. Big Bubba is always on the sideline waiting. You got it. Well, Bubba, he's out there somewhere. But anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, where it is actually right now still 50 degrees and perfectly clear and absolutely no wind. This is Rusty 786. Let me give you a goat kiss first. Screaming, stinking, one-eared goat kiss for your Sunday morning enjoyment. And what else? Thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Well, it doesn't cost you a penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, and then buy whatever you choose. And then whatever happens during that shopping session, I get about, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 cents. But it adds up. But anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. Do it several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? What else? Stretch. Stretch your fingers too. Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Every single day. Why? Because you'll live longer, healthier, and you'll feel better immediately, I guess. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you have ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until the next time, the next video, another softball driving video. Enjoy your Sunday, and on we go. And pretty soon we'll be headed to Cuesta, New Mexico for a while. How long, I don't know. But we'll go there because it's a little cooler, even though this is fine. It's, I do run the air conditioner, but I start at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I run it till about 9 at night until it cools down. And once it cools down, off it goes. Anyway, enjoy your Sunday. Bye bye.